Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'll be creating this makeup look right here. If you're new, my name is Juliet. You're welcome. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and also hit the notification bell so that you get notified whenever I upload new videos. And without wasting much time, let's jump into the makeup tutorial. Hey guys, so I'm starting off with my face, and to moisturize I'm going to use my Nuban Beauty Silhouette makeup fixing spray. This spray is very moisturizing, so I always like to use it as a moisturizer sometimes. So once I'm done spraying and I've allowed the spray to dry up on my face, I'm going to go into my primer, and for that I'm using the ZaronOil Block Mattifier. I believe that's what it's called. So I'm going to apply this in my T-zone area. That's the areas where I get oily. This primer is very similar to the Milk of Magnesia, I believe. Not so I've heard, guys. Let me just say so I've heard, because I've never tried the Milk of Magnesia before. I'm going to spread that evenly all over my face and allow it dry. And then once it's dry, I'm going to go into foundation. So guys, I'm going into my foundation and I'm using the Maybelline Superstay foundation. In this foundation, I'm in the shade Cappuccino. Guys, this foundation is becoming one of my favorites. I just like the tint of warmth it has than the other Maybelline. The other Maybelline, that's the Fit Me foundation. I'm also in the shade 340, but the Superstay has a slightly more warmer shade to it, to the same 340. That's why I like it. So whenever I go into highlight and contour, everything just balances itself out. So now I'm using my Nuban Beauty in my Skin Beauty blender to blend out the foundation all over my face. Now once I'm done blending the foundation, I'm going to move into concealer and contour. Guys, my beauty blender is damp. I always go in with a damp beauty blender. I never go in with a dry beauty blender, obviously. So I'm also going to take up whatever that is left on the foundation and also blend it all over my eyelids, just to make sure I have one even tone all around my face before I go ahead to contour and, highlight. So guys, now I'm done blending out the foundation. I'm moving on to highlighting, and for highlight I'm using the L.A Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Fawn. The shade Fawn, it's 2 shades dark, sorry, not darker, it's 2 shades lighter than my normal foundation, like my skin color. It's 2 shades lighter. So if I want a really toned down highlight, I always go in with Fawn. Then if I want a more highlighted on the rise, then I go in with my medium beige or a lighter concealer than a shade like this. So guys, I'm going to apply this all over my under eyes, the bridge of my nose, my forehead, my chin, and my cupid's bow. These are all the places where the light will naturally hit my face, so we want to make sure we're bringing those areas forward. So guys, for this video I'm doing my whole contour and highlighting routine. So now I'm moving on to my Nuban Beauty in my skin concealer in the shade 043, I believe. Yeah, this is 043. So I'm going to apply this just like the opposite of what we did with contouring, with highlighting. Why do I keep mixing everything up? So with the same routine we did with highlighting, bringing the areas forward, we want to give definition now to the face. So with highlighting, it was the areas where the light will hit, and once the light hits some areas of your face, it gives us shadows in the rest of the other areas. Guys, I believe everyone should understand this. So basically we're going back in to put all the shadows, that's the contour, in the areas where the lights wouldn't hit our face, if that is the best way to explain. I hope you guys are understanding what I'm trying to say. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. So once I'm done with that, I always like to use a flat brush that is very dense to blend out my contour. I don't know, it just gives me more control in where I blend out the contouring. So right now I'm just blending out the forehead, and then I'm going to go over to my cheekbones to contour. I do not like to put cream contour under my jaw. I just like to go in with whatever I have left on the brush, then I place that in under my cheekbone, because I really don't need that much there. I don't really think I have a double chin. I don't know, you guys can correct me if I do. But yeah guys, so once I'm done blending this out, I'm going to go into blending out the highlight because I've allowed that sit in for a while now. So guys, don't forget your nose contour. Believe me, I think I've applied cream contour before on my nose and totally forgot to blend it out. So also I've really enjoyed, or should I say not enjoy, but I really liked using the pencil brush because of how dense it is. I don't know, but I've really enjoyed using it to blend out my nose contour. So finally guys, I'm blending out the highlights and I'm going in with that same Nuban Beauty blender. It's still damn, guys. You're always going with a damn beauty blender. It's the norm of makeup. So yeah, I've allowed this concealer sit in for a while now, and I believe it's already like very not, I don't know what I'm looking for, but allowing your concealer sit in for a while to allow it dry down a bit gives it a thicker consistency, and then when it gets that way, it also gives you the appearance of a full coverage concealer. So guys, I'm also going to apply whatever that is left on my beauty blender all over my eyelid. I'm really enjoying the way this makeup is turning out. Just look at my under eyes. You guys know I have a fine line just directly under my under eyes right there. I think I have like my smile line and also one under my eyes, but it's more, what's the word I'm looking for, like it's not as pronounced as it usually is. So yeah guys, once I'm done blending out this concealer, I'm going to go ahead to set everything, but we're just making sure that we go over everything again and make sure that there are no areas of demarcation between the contour and the concealer. So guys, I'm going in with the little concealer that is left on my beauty blender to clean up my cheekbone, just the areas where I contoured. So now it's time to set all the areas where I applied my contour. Generally, once I start setting, I go ahead to set all the areas where I've applied anything liquid on. So guys, you all know I really love going in with my Sacha Buttercup setting powder. I just love the warmth of the setting powder, the yellowness of the powder. It really gives me that, what's the word I'm looking for? It just makes everything look more pleasant. It makes my makeup pop in general. So yeah, I always, in as much as I have one that is also yellow, it just doesn't have the same undertone as the Sacha Buttercup setting powder. Like I've gone in before with the setting powder from what's the name of the brand, Beauty by ADS. I have had setting powder, but it's not just the same. I'm going to apply this. You guys know I've really loved just setting straight up underneath my eyes. I don't like baking anymore. I just love the appearance of how my under eyes look when I go in directly to just set instead of baking. So next guys, I'm going in to set all the areas where I applied my cream contour, and I used my NYX highlight and contour palette. You guys know I always use that palette in like most of all my videos when I'm going into contour. So I'm using the darkest shade from the palette, and I'm going to set all the areas where I apply cream contour like I said earlier. So I always like to go in with an angled brush, a very fluffy angled brush when applying cream contour when setting my contour down. So yeah guys, so I'm just going in to apply this all over my forehead, my cheekbone and my chin. I'm also going to use the same shade for my nose contour to set all the areas where, you know, why do I keep going into all the areas? So yeah guys, I always like to apply a little bit of my contour just on the upper, what's it called, directly above my cupid's bow. It just makes the cupid's bow more pronounced. It gives me, like, it makes the arc even deeper than it appears to be. So guys, I'm going in to dust off all the excess powder I used in baking all over my face. So guys, once we've gone on to dust all the excess powder on our face, we're going to move into setting down the makeup so that makeup doesn't look as powdery as it appears to be, because trust me guys, we've used a lot of powder for this video. So next, once the we've allowed most of the spray to dry, I'm going to go ahead to highlight my face. I always like to go in with highlights immediately I set my spray. Immediately I've set my face, sorry guys. Immediately I set my face with the spray, I always go into highlights because I didn't want that area to be very dry. It just makes your highlighters appear smoothly and it glides on like butter on your face so that it doesn't leave that chunkiness that you might get if your face was just dry and not a bit damp. So I'm going to apply this on my cheekbone, the bridge of my nose, my forehead, my cupid's bow, and my chin. So guys, once I'm done with highlighting, I'm going to move on to do a very simple fresh eye look, and I'm taking my Yes Please palette from Colourpop. Now I'm picking up those two shades called Big Cocktail and Gino. Now Big Cocktail, I'm going to apply that all over my crease area and also blend it into my nose contour. And then I'm also going to pick up Gino from the palette that I'm going to apply all over the outer corner of my eyes, and I'm still going to blend that in very close to my crease area. So guys, I'm still using that same brush to pick up the second shade to apply all over the outer view of my eyes and also into my crease area. So basically this look is so simple. I use just one brush for the entire blending, eyeshadow blending basically. So next I'm going to go back into the I'm going to go back into the palette, and I'm picking up that shade called Bling. It's a shimmer shade. I'm going to use my hands, or rather I'm going to use my fingers to apply this all over my lid area. So guys, I'm going back in once more with the same blending brush to blend everything together after I've applied the shimmer shade to make sure everything looks very nice. So guys, going in with a flat blending brush, I'm picking up those two shades I applied all over my crease area. That's Big Cocktail and Gino, and I'm blending that all over the under eyes. To highlight my inner corner, I'm picking up Chauffeur and Butter Cake, and I'm going to apply this with a pencil brush on the inner corner of my eyes, and I'm also going to use this shade to apply on my Cupid's bow. I had to go in with my powder brush to dust off the excess fall off from the shimmer shade I applied on the inner corners of my eyes. That's Butter Cake shade. It's more like a pigment, guys. So guys, to line my lips, I'm going in with my L.A Girl Lip pencil in the shade Cafe. This is my favorite, guys. This is my favorite lip pencil of all time. I prefer this to my Colourpop BFF3 lip pencil. I think after this one, then the BFF3 lip pencil. But when it comes to blending out, you know, I'm going in with a nude lip gloss, especially, guys, not just nude, any lip color you're going for, this lip pencil is like the bomb. Now for my lip shade, I'm going in with my Zaron XOXO lip gloss in the shade Coco. This is a gloss, it's a lip gloss, so I'm going to apply this all over my lips, and that pretty much concludes this makeup look, guys. So guys, I'm going to go off camera and then apply my lashes, line my eyes, apply my mascara. I have a video on all of those things, you know, how I apply my false lashes, so I'll leave a link in the description box. So if you want to check that out, make sure you use the link in the description box. So guys, this is the completed makeup look. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave me a comment down in the comment section below. Like this video, share, and also hit the subscribe button and also the notification bell so that you get notified whenever I upload new videos. Thank you all so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye guys.